Hello and thanks for watching Hook Legends. I'm Henry, your host. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. Now, as you know, in the last video, the action was hot and heavy. Now, guys, I caught so many fish in that video, I couldn't cram it all into one video. I decided to break it into two. So today, I'm going to show you footage from that particular video. But I also want to give you some information up front. You know, when I'm out and I'm fishing shallow water, maybe for spawning crappie, I want to let you know, because I don't hear people talk about this enough. I use two different types of plastic baits. If I'm casting and retrieving it back in, then what I want to use is a bait that has some self-action to it, like a curly tail grub. So I was using a key lime pie in the last video, and you're going to see that again use some in this video. But the key, guys, is the curly tail grub. When you pull it in the back end, it's adding action that'll cause the fish to attack it. Okay, now if I'm out open water and fishing roaming fish, parrot fish, or just open water fish, I am going to use a stick bait. Okay, because if you use a curly tail grub, sometimes you're just trembling, the tail's not doing a whole lot of action. It just looks weird. And I think the fish will choose not to bite anything that looks weird. So I also want to give you some information. I've seen people fishing a lot of different locations in here, so I wanted to give you some information. You know, crappie usually around 54, black crappie usually around 54 to 56 degrees, somewhere in there. They're going to start heading towards the shallows to spawn. They're going to start heading back there in the back of those creeks. Once that water temperature gets up somewhere around, you know, 64 to 67, they're going to actually be spawning. You know, so you want to try to keep your eye on your temperature, on your depth, on your fish finders, because that's going to help you a lot of times. Now, once that water gets up higher than that, these fish will start getting back out here. I'm already catching. Right now, I can catch fish in shallow water. I got some in the live water, to be honest. I actually have some fish in live water that I just found out here in this open water catching fish. So I have a preference for open water fish. I think those fish are a little bit larger, but you know, this time of year you can definitely catch some fish in the shallows. But once again, if the water temperature is 54 to 56, look for them to be moving from the main body of water back into those creeks. Okay, and once that water temperature gets up anywhere 64 to 67, the black crappie are going to come in there and start spawning. Now, white crappie, from my understanding, will come in 2 to 4 degrees when the water's warmer. Okay, that's my understanding. I've never caught a white crappie. We don't have any white crappie in my area, so I can't say a lot for sure. I can only tell you what I've heard. So I think you've given some information regarding the water temperature. The water temperature right now hadn't had a whole lot of rain. And I'm sorry, the water clarity right now, because we haven't had a lot of rain, it's pretty clear. These fish are spooky. They're moving fast. If you're going to fish for some open water fish, you got to throw it out there. You got to be accurate. You got to put it on them, okay, because they are not sitting in one place for very long. So I think I've said enough for right now. And as always, if you like these videos and tips and entertainment, do me a favor right now. Please reach up, click subscribe and like, and make sure you click the notification bell so you will be alerted when future videos are released. Let's get to some action. Yes, sir. Come on over, boy. Come on over. That's a good time. That's a good time. Get Need to be, as one of my friends call it, incognito. Missed him. Having to do side snatches, guys. Nice big crappie out there. Nailed him. Nice fish, but a little small. Gonna put that one back in. See you, little lady. Here he comes. Here he comes. Is he gonna hit it? Two of them. He's gonna hit it. Just he hit it, folks. He hit it. He hit it. Hey guys, I think my mama might want to eat this one. $12 inch. 12 inch, that's a nice fish. Gonna let this young lady, look at that stomach there, guys. Look at that stomach. Look at that beautiful fish. Now I think the fish 12 inches, but I mean 10 inches, but I'm gonna let that one go. Let her go back and spawn. I'm gonna move off this spot. Plenty of fish here. They keep biting. They don't know how to protect themselves and stop biting. I'm gonna help them out. I'm gonna leave. Go check out a new spot. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. You know, caught some nice fish. And there's some more that I caught in some different areas. Well, another thing I wanted to tell you that I didn't when I was giving out information that I didn't say at the beginning of this video. This lake has had, I wish I knew the name of it, but it's some type of invasive species of grass. To me, it reminds me of growing on a vine like watermelon, and it grows fast. I mean, I found that out last summer. Completely covered my dock. I've pretty much gotten it under control right now, but it's weird. I looked at some of my neighbors who didn't do anything for that grass, and it's receded somehow. So I don't know, since we had snow and cold, if it somehow killed some of it, but I see other areas where it's there, and these fish were relating to that grass. Okay, they would get right underneath it. I caught them on several trips down here where a school of the larger females would just come in and suspend right under that grass, and you could just sit there and pick them off. So also keep in mind that as the water temperature rises, sometimes they may start out right around the edge, very shallow water, spawning. But as the water temperature rises, especially in some of these creeks where you have coontail moths and different other varieties of vegetation, they'll start spawning out in deeper water as the water temperature rises. So if you're just sitting there hanging out waiting on the fish to come in their lily pads, you may never see them. They may never get there. So just remember to always back off one level. I like to fish. I fish a little bit in the lily pads. You catch a lot of male fish in the lily pad. The males come in, they stay after the females have laid the eggs, and they'll guard it for a few days or a week or so. Females come in through the night, usually drop those eggs, and they're gone. Okay, so I always like to fish one drop off back at least, so I can catch the larger females. Or I also like to do what I love to do the most: get them back out here in this open water and run them down. So once again, if you like these tips and videos and entertainment, do me a favor right now. Please reach up, click subscribe, and like. Make sure you click the notification bell so you will be alerted when future videos are released. See you next time.